Falls are one of the biggest threats to independence as we age. Every year, millions of older adults experience a fall, but many never mention it to their doctor. Sometimes they feel embarrassed or they think it's just aging. Other times, the fall didn't cause an injury, so it gets ignored. But here's why it matters. Falls can lead to loss of mobility, hospitalizations, and long-term care placement. In fact, one study found that many older adults fear a severe hip fracture more than death itself. You need to understand that most falls are preventable, and that the earlier we take action, the safer and more confident older adults can become. In this video, I am going to present the latest scientific findings on falls and break down the real, science-backed strategies that reduce fall risk, improve balance, and help older adults stay independent for as long as possible. The #1 most effective strategy: exercise. If we had to choose one single intervention with the strongest evidence behind it, it would be exercise. Research consistently shows that the right exercise program can reduce falls by 20 to 40%, even more in some programs like Tai Chi. But this isn't about doing random workouts. The most effective programs include the following. Balance training. Balance training helps your body learn to stay steady when you move, turn, or reach, so you're less likely to wobble or fall. Simple balance moves you can do at home include standing on one foot while holding a countertop, walking heel to toe in a straight line, or practicing gentle weight shifts from one foot to the other. Start near a sturdy surface for support. Do a few short sessions, like 1 to 3 minutes, several times a day, and slowly build up as you feel steadier. Leg and core strengthening. Strong legs and a strong core make it easier to stand up, climb stairs, and recover if you trip. Easy exercises are sit-to-stands from a chair. Stand up and sit down slowly 8 to 12 times. Heel raises, rise up on your toes while holding a counter, and seated or standing marches. Aim for short sets most days. Even small, regular progress matters more than one hard workout. Gait training. Gait training means practicing how you walk so your steps are steady, well-paced, and safe, especially on uneven ground or when changing direction. You can practice by focusing on taking slightly longer steps, keeping your head up, and turning slowly. A physical therapist can give specific drills, like stepping over imaginary lines or timed walking. Practicing safe walking often, even during daily routines like going to the kitchen, helps make steady walking automatic. Functional movements. Functional exercises copy everyday actions, so your body gets better at doing what you need, like getting up from a chair, stepping over an obstacle, or turning to reach something. Try practiced repetitions. Rise from a chair without using your hands if you can, step up on a low step while holding a rail, and rehearse turning safely by pivoting slowly. These practical drills build confidence and make real-life tasks easier and less risky. Slow, coordinated movement practices like Tai Chi or dance. Slow, flowing practices train your balance, strength, and coordination together while being gentle on joints and easy to learn. Tai Chi or light dance classes teach you to move smoothly, shift weights safely, and react calmly if you lose balance, and many people find them enjoyable and social. Look for beginner classes at community centers, senior centers, or online, and start with short sessions like 15 to 30 minutes a few times a week. In general, older adults should aim for 3 hours of balance-focused exercise per week. Physical therapists are especially skilled at creating safe, personalized exercise plans, and that personalization really matters. Next, medication review. Medications play an important role in our health, but some medicines, especially those that affect the brain or blood pressure, can increase the risk of falling. Examples include sleeping pills, anti-anxiety medications, some antidepressants, blood pressure medicines, and certain pain medications. Even medicines we take every day, like low-dose aspirin, can contribute to dizziness or balance problems. A medication review is when you and your healthcare provider go through all the medicines you take, prescription drugs, over-the-counter medicines, and supplements, to see if any might increase your fall risk. The goal is not to stop medicines you need, but to reduce or replace those that may make you unsteady, adjust the timing, or use safer alternatives when possible. For older adults, a regular medication review is one of the most effective ways to prevent falls, especially if you take several medicines at once. Next, vitamin D, what we now know. Vitamin D is a nutrient your body needs to keep bones strong, muscles working well, and balance steady. As we get older, it's harder to get enough vitamin D from sunlight and food alone. Low vitamin D can make muscles weaker and bones more fragile, which can increase the risk of falling. While vitamin D is helpful in the right amounts, taking very large doses all at once, for example, a big monthly pill or a yearly megadose, can actually increase your risk of falling. Studies have shown that older adults who took these high, infrequent doses sometimes fell more often than those who took moderate daily amounts. Why this happens isn't completely clear, but researchers think that sudden large amounts of vitamin D can temporarily affect how your muscles work, making movements less stable. It might change balance or coordination for a short period, which can increase the chance of tripping or losing your footing. Some people may feel dizzy or unsteady after taking a very high dose. The safe approach is to stick to moderate daily doses if your doctor recommends supplements. Most older adults take 600 to 1,000 IU per day, adjusted based on diet, sun exposure, and health needs. Avoid large bolus doses unless specifically prescribed and closely monitored by your healthcare provider. When it comes to vitamin D for fall prevention, more is not better. Consistency and moderate dosing are far safer than occasional megadoses. Next, home safety and assistive technologies. Another powerful strategy is making the home safer. Studies show that home modifications, especially when done by an occupational therapist, can significantly reduce falls. Effective changes include installing grab bars in bathrooms. Grab bars near the toilet, shower, or bathtub give you something sturdy to hold on to when sitting, standing, or moving around wet surfaces. They can significantly reduce the risk of slipping and falling in one of the most common fall areas. Adding stair railings. Handrails on both sides of staircases provide support as you go up and down. They help maintain balance and give you something to catch yourself on if you stumble. Improving lighting. Bright, even lighting throughout the home, especially in hallways, stairs, and entryways, helps you see potential hazards. Night lights in bedrooms, bathrooms, and hallways make it safer to move around at night. Using non-slip mats. Placing non-slip mats in the shower, bathtub, or on slippery floors reduces the risk of slipping and falling. Make sure the mats have a secure backing and are properly positioned to prevent movement. Removing loose rugs or clutter. Loose rugs, cords, and scattered objects can easily cause trips and falls. Keep walking areas clear and secure any rugs with non-slip backing or remove them altogether. Wearing non-slip footwear. Shoes with good traction, supportive soles, and a snug fit help prevent slips inside and outside the home. Avoid socks or slippers that slide easily on smooth floors. Using ice-gripping shoe devices in winter. When walking outdoors in snow or icy conditions, attach ice-gripping devices or cleats to your shoes. They give extra traction and can dramatically reduce the risk of falls on slippery surfaces. Also, interestingly, research shows that for older adults who are active and spend time walking outdoors, switching from multifocus or bifocal lenses to single-focus lenses can help reduce falls. Next, Multifactorial programs, personalized prevention. Multifactorial programs are fall prevention plans that are tailored to each individual, rather than using the same approach for everyone. They start with a thorough assessment of your personal risks, including your balance, strength, medications, vision, foot health, and home environment. Once the risks are identified, the program combines different strategies to address them all at once. For example, strength and balance exercises to improve stability, medication review to reduce dizziness or sleepiness, home modifications like grab bars or better lighting, foot care, proper footwear, or vision adjustments. The idea is to tackle multiple factors together because falls often happen when several issues combine. These personalized programs have been shown to be more effective than single interventions because they focus on your unique needs and create a practical plan you can follow in your daily life. Working with a healthcare team, such as a physical therapist, occupational therapist, or doctor, ensures that each part of the program is safe, realistic, and achievable, which increases your chances of staying steady and preventing falls. Next, special situations and medical conditions. Some medical issues directly contribute to falls, and treating them can make a big difference. For example, cataract surgery for the first eye reduces fall risk. When vision is clearer, it's easier to see steps, curbs, and obstacles that could cause trips. This is especially helpful for active older adults who spend time walking outside or moving around their homes. Treating malnutrition improves strength and reduces falls. Getting enough calories, protein, and key nutrients helps your muscles stay strong and responsive. Proper nutrition also supports energy levels, making it easier to move safely and maintain balance. Addressing postural hypotension can prevent dizziness-related falls. Postural hypotension means sudden blood pressure drops when standing. Simple strategies like standing up slowly, staying hydrated, or adjusting medications can reduce sudden lightheadedness. This makes it less likely you'll feel off balance or fall when moving from sitting to standing. Podiatry care for foot pain can lead to major fall reductions. Treating foot pain, wearing supportive shoes, and using orthotics can make walking more comfortable and stable. Healthy feet help you step confidently and reduce the chance of stumbling. And interestingly, osteoporosis treatment with denosumab has been linked to fewer falls, a surprising but meaningful finding. While osteoporosis medications are usually aimed at strengthening bones, this treatment seems to also help with balance or mobility in some patients. Stronger bones plus safer movement may both contribute to a lower risk of falling.
Next, what doesn't work well? Some strategies sound helpful, but research shows they don't consistently reduce the risk of falling on their own. That doesn't mean they're useless, just that they work best when combined with other proven approaches. General education alone. Simply learning about fall risks or watching videos on prevention is usually not enough to prevent falls. Education is important, but it works best when paired with practical action, like exercise, home safety improvements, or medication reviews. Assistive devices like canes and walkers, unless supervised by a professional. Canes and walkers can provide support, but if used incorrectly, they might not prevent falls and could even increase risk. A physical or occupational therapist can teach proper use, adjust the device, and ensure it fits your needs safely. Routine vitamin D for everyone. Vitamin D is helpful for those who are deficient or at risk, but taking it routinely in high doses or for everyone doesn't reliably prevent falls. Focus on moderate daily doses for people who need it rather than mega doses or unnecessary supplements. Vision treatments that require adaptation time without support. Getting new glasses or cataract surgery can improve vision, but there may be a short period where your eyes and brain need to adjust, which can temporarily increase the risk of trips and falls. Guidance from an eye doctor or support during this adjustment period helps make vision changes safer. In summary, it's not about trying every possible trick. It's about choosing strategies that have strong evidence, combining them thoughtfully, and getting professional guidance when needed. Closing message. Falls are not a normal part of aging, and with the right strategies, they're often preventable. Whether you're an older adult or caring for one, the most important steps are stay active, prioritize balance and strength exercises, review medications regularly, make the home safer, treat underlying medical issues, and seek a personalized fall risk assessment when possible. Small changes can make a huge difference. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may benefit. And if you want me to do a deeper dive into any of the above points, please leave a comment.